You go? I'm next. You're next? Yeah, from the So, you already...
Yes. Take a seat. Yes.
Is it weird?
It's weird. Good. One is weird. But now, what is weird?
What are the problems?
The problems from my mind is there are two areas. As a DC and as a Christian. Two things which, yes, I'm a Christian. Two things which really makes my work is number one, we have a bill of about 230 million from the hospital. 230 million.
Bill?
Electricity bill, yes. Since time in so many years. This has accumulated because of the regular funding which we normally get from the government subventions. The funding, sometimes there is some, sometimes it comes in half. So for us to work on the little funding because of the problem which we have, not everybody to do that. So the bill was just accumulating. So what happened on this one was when ESCOM came, they threatened to disconnect. So I had to go to ESCOM and tell them, no, don't remove the system because let's agree on the way forward, which we agreed that, okay, we'll be paying you 10 million. So 6 million will go to the Congolese, and 4 million will give us the units. So that's what we're doing. Now, because of non-payment of the funding, we find that sometimes we don't pay them. About what is asked to So that's my worry. That's number one. The main worry is the hospital. So if they disconnect the electricity from the hospital, it means they are born kids who need electricity and the like. Because as a hospital, we need to offer service.
So ESCOM wanted to disconnect electricity at the hospital?
They wanted, yes, because of the money. So I had to talk to them that they should not commit yes. So I'm going to be for the funding. The other thing which makes my work difficult is the social cash transfer. You know the social cash transfer? Yes. It's only a short list which supported by my government. And as of now, as I'm speaking to you, Your Honorable Vice President, is that we have an arrears of 1.2 billion not paid to Thyolo. And now, Thyolo as a district is surrounded by Mulanje, Palombe, and another district surrounding Chilazuru. These districts are under KFW or World Bank. They have been paid their dues up to date. It's only Thyolo which is being supported by Mala government. Then you're talking of 1.2 billion arrears. Now the people are saying, what is happening? Why are not giving us some money? I have taken the issue to our management director to you. I've taken to the PS, I've spoken to the minister, I've spoken to Treasury, I've spoken to almost everybody. This thing is not working, and this makes me have sleepless nights. Because the people come here to ask for the money. So on this one, these two things I think I would wish you, Honorable Vice President, that you take it up. I'm really in problem. But generally, for a district, we are doing the mob exercise on the registration. In this it's okay. We are doing, although we have a problem with fuel because of the funding issue. So. But we are really managing. Last week we had the committee on the security, the parliamentary committee. They came here. They appreciated their work. We have done 3 constituencies now, and we are remaining with 4 because we have 7 constituencies here. So we are remaining with 4. But the problem is fuel. Fuel is not coming from the NRB because it's not centralized to the council. They're not paying the council. They are doing it from capital here.
Okay. Now coming to the projects, do you have projects which are funded by foreign bodies?
Yes.
Like the World Bank?
Yes, we have just completed 10 projects funded by JESIP. The government enabled the service delivery.
10 projects?
10 projects, we have finished them. As of now, if you can look at If you can look there, those checks, the check which is the same 775 million was translated to 1.4 billion because of the devaluation. So we have that money in our account. We have floated the debts, and we will be selecting the sub bidders just now. That check, the 10 projects were completed, and the World Bank mission was here. And the Thyolo was rated number 1.
Very good.
We have very good projects here.
Very good.
If you had time, maybe you could visit 1, 2, or maybe at another time you could visit the project. We have very good workmanship.
Yeah, but my interest is that this information is very critical. The speed at which we do things.
Yes.
What's your motivation? What's your disappointment? Are people moving according to plan, or there are some delays?
Okay.
Because normally government people are delaying. That's what has motivated me to be going around.
Yeah.
People not coming to work in time, delaying, papers just rotting on the desks. How is it like in Thyolo?
Okay, in 2 folds. The first one will be on the projects itself.
Mm-hmm.
The projects, the way they are executed, we give timeline. When we select a contractor, we give timeline, and we have, like Wednesdays for me, I go in the field to check on the progress of the projects, on each project, because I don't want to hear it from somebody else. I have to see it on myself. Completion of just projects is done timely, because we have the money.
Okay.
So there's no problem of saying there's no fund or whatever. We have the money in our account. When the raises a certificate, we pay him, and these are completed in time. But now the issue of, let's say, CTF projects. CTF projects will have a problem because mostly the government gives us the money in chunks. Okay, one MP gets around the 20 million.
Yes.
Or they'll give us 25 million for
how much?
25 for one constituency. But yet the MP has given me request amounting to 100 million. I'll have nothing to pay because the money is not yet in my account.
Now, why would they ask for 200 million when there should be information regarding the tranche that you have received? Don't you tell them that you only ask for 200 or 25?
We always tell them.
Why then would they ask for 200 million?
No, what I'm saying is the allocation for each and every constituency
Yeah, I know it's
200 million.
Yes.
But when the government is funding, they'll give you 25 million
Yes.
out of the 200.
Yes.
But yet, the MP will ask for projects maybe over 25 million.
Yeah, that's where my question is.
Yes.
This is the budget, 20 million.
Yes.
But the actual that you are getting is 25 million.
Yes.
And this information ought also to be known to the MP.
Yes.
So that when he's making a request, he is relevant. He is actual. He is not based on the budget, but on the actual amount you have received.
Yes.
So my question is there any communication that goes to the MPs to say, yes, budget is 200 million, but what you have received is 25 million, so your budgeting should be around 25 million?
Yes. There is communication.
Okay.
I normally call them personally because I have created a good rapport with MPs.
Yes.
Because I need to speak to them. You find that most of the MPs will not even spend the 25 million. So I call them.
Why would they not?
They would not spend it.
Why?
I don't know, maybe they are busy or something. So
that's what I wanted us to discuss.
Yeah.
Because that's where I am going.
yeah.
You talked about the MPs getting, that is the budget
Yes.
that the government has allocated to an MP.
Yes.
200 million.
Yes.
Now they'll give you a project which is worth 200 million according to the budget. But what comes in tranches is 25 million. And even that 25 million, the MP will not exhaust it.
Some of them, yes.
What would be the reason?
The reason is best known to them, but what I always tell them is this money is for the people. This money is public money. Make sure you spend it. So I'll give them a call. I'll say, when MP, drama is it, not going to spend it. It's in my project. So you are, I'm at the business one. I know.
Yeah. And Mizi, you and I know very well.
Yes.
And you said you're a professional, you're a Christian.
Yes.
Chilozakuzi is to save Malawi.
Exactly.
Now, if you go around, Antu akumatubwana, Antu akukalipa, Antu akuvutika, saying we are not being served fair, and yet the money is stuck. Unoko. Because one of the MPs, what you want, I don't know how many, but as an example, is not using this money, akuti and busy. Do you make an effort to talk to the chiefs to say, how's in Adwanua, kuna kuti, voto stiboma, voted by MP Adua, even drama, Zafika. And when you are a Christian or a Muslim and you are straightforward, it's mataniza. Because what you are saying, Nijungamo, and I appreciate you for saying that. Zilika nyumba Bambo akupeleka Olmai, whoever the breadwinner. Kwa wanchito. Tupita mchito. Tukusiani 10,000 kwa chai. Mugulia chakudya, mugulia anawa. Iyeyo ngotenga pangono na tutamba. Mugwisira chito o 2,000 zinazija kungosia koko. Ndatopa ine. Anaja azikubona nani? Babuja. Samara, and yet it is uyuyu. So, truth should be told. Because when you know your story, it's very easy to tell. I know that we're discussing this, some of the MPs will be angry at you. Management is just. But truth is truth. Nalikuwa kusipe, bakukira ifaya right honorable Chilima. Kumenda kujako mpigwa kaduka na alikila. Alikila utenga wa mbili. And chisazo chile chimena Amerika ndi bishop wa Zambia. Anataka kuti what is wrong is wrong. Period. What is right, period. So what we are establishing here is that the Malawi government is dispersing the funds for the MPs to do their work in the villages. But even so, Ramazo agwisa pamono zinazo tilibize. I mean, that story should be told to the people. Kuti adziwe kuna kuti ndama tuzabwera. Kuma mina sa kusanchito ndi awawa. You are not a politician.
No, I'm not.
No, you are not a politician.
I'm not.
And you have no interest in as far as I know you with politics.
No,
you just
maybe when I retire. Maybe.
When you retire,
yeah.
you don't become in politics.
Maybe.
You are most welcome. Kumano, I should commend you for this. Before Pakali Manopa, as I'm talking to you now, Palimani Nawache, Palibabu Nawache, somewhere in Chor, I want to come to Mungu, and actually go to Socket Pakanaton to Zona, and if the money is here.
So let me respond like this. On that one, we have a chiefs forum, and we'll be having a meeting on the chiefs forum with the chiefs, all the chiefs. I have 28 chiefs. One of the agenda on the chiefs forum is to tell the chiefs who are custodians of our culture.
Yes, sir.
To tell the MPs through whatever means whether they should be very vigilant in terms of the CTF. Because sometimes what they do is we have 25 million, but they'll bring projects which are not acceptable.
Who? MP?
Yes. They'll try to maybe to bring so many projects, but I, as a controlling officer, I need to see that the policy is being upheld in terms of procurement procedure. Because we I have to protect. So but all in all, we have a clear way of telling them on how to spend, and they know how to spend the money. And as of now, the fund which just came, maybe last week or so, I've seen all the MPs that have done the commitments.
Now, commitment is one thing, doing it is another.
Yes.
Have you ever had one-on-one discussion with these MPs?
So many
what have you told them, and what have they said?
Actually, I've told them my position as a controlling officer. I've told them the position of the government. I've told them their role in the society.
Yeah, okay. It is when you put out the Antu adziwe.
Yes.
That government has given you the money for the development that you desire, that you deserve. Kumama MPs they are too busy to exhaust these funds for your projects. Because it's not fair to be pointing a finger at government when it is the MPs that are saying they are too busy. I mean, how can you say you are too busy and yet you have submitted a 200 million project according to the budget given? Chabuno, we have understood, thank you very much, that's very, very, very clear. Now, when it comes to my projects that come from, for example, World Bank,
yes,
you said, yeah, and the like. My contractors, have you had contractors that you are fired?
Come again on that?
Have you had contractors that you are fired to say, Imuyo, Choganichito, Sumugirachito, you are not really moving with that?
So many of them.
Good.
I've even taken some to court.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Personally, I've called them that you are not coming out of this office. I call C. Can you arrest this one?
Good.
Yeah, I've done that. Because this person took money, he didn't deliver. So I said, this money is for the people. You can't take money and not deliver. So he told me, it's either you find the money today or else I'll call the OC to take you to the station. So many. So many of them who have done that. So many of them.
Okay.
The problem with the CDF is that contractors are identified by the MPs.
You're pointing out something that's very
So
important.
it's a problem. Because when you see at the process which goes around and you say, okay, this process is not okay, they'll say, why are you stopping the process? Okay.
Now, when we identifying that contractor, is there any transparency?
There's transparency because there's a committee there which actually does that work.
Okay.
Yeah? But sometimes you find that the MP will write, okay, I have selected such a contractor, which is wrong. You see, it's against, but the committee which has got a chairman there should tell me that this is the contract that has been selected.
So another problem is that some MPs here in Thyolo will do it without going through the committee.
Yes.
Yeah.
They'll select. So I will tell them. They come in my interest, I will tell them, I'll say, no, don't do that. I'll give them a call. I'll go over to the
What is under easy? Much by time my MP say promotes because of the is to bring your answer. Because according to you, ndalama sisi kuyendesedwa bwino kuti zipindulira Malawi kunoko chifukwa ma MP ena akuchita mmene akufunira kutanga kuti palo mandali. Do you live in a castle? You are a Christian?
I'm a Christian.
Oh, preach to them.
I normally talk to them on one-on-one. I believe in one-on-one. Your Honor, I will tell you that when I came as a DC, I have managed to create a synergy. The synergy is by talking to my staff, my views and my visions towards the way we are going to work as a district. Okay, I've got 8 directors here, and I implore each director, which is concerned like in terms of the CTF, who is the director of public works, to talk to the MPs directly. And if the DPW fails, I take up the issue. And I've taken the issue with, I've got so many MPs who are very friendly with me, and they do their things quite all right. You know?
They're not doing, from what you have said, they're not doing things quite all right. They are my friends. I talk with them. We meet in Parliament. I also reach out to them. Talk to them as well, because it is one unethical. It is not a good thing at all. Putting drama zilipo, and you are saying it is busy and kuvutika mizi. The truth be told, inja kuna na kuvutika. Not only kuti kutola kutoka kuti drama zina zimene zima ministries zimene zimachokera kuma maiko ena kuti zithandiza anthu. But what did you find? You find my PSs, my directors, angokhalira ndalama zimene zitazo, and people are just languishing in poverty, you know. So we'll see what we can do. Kumana mtutokoze your timekeeping, also general management, your program. We talk about the hospital.
Yes.
Still DHO.
Yes, DHS.
Okay.
DHS Aripo.
Now, he's the top dog there, right?
Yes, she is.
Okay. Ndiye nkhani ya twist magambani. Yukuza kwambiri kusela ndiyo kabila how does it work?
Nangasibaja all the sectors are under me. Even the hospital is under me.
Yes.
So whatever happens there, it's my thing. So that's why I really look quite into this. It's my issue.
Do you have any documentation about this?
She has the documentation. And in the accounts we have the documentation. We can even provide it to you.
Do you have a copy here?
No, not here.
Okay,
They are there.
now again,
Yes.
knowledge management.
Yes.
You need to have a copy here because you are the overall in charge.
Yes.
So whatever papers they have there,
Yes.
you need to have a copy here.
Yes.
So that
we maintain a file.
Where?
In the HR, we have Mr. Ngorija who maintains the file there. So we have the information.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
About this electricity thing,
Yes.
human resource and this electricity thing, how does
In
it?
human resource is just an office, but there's administration. The one I'm talking to is the office lieutenant.
Can you call him?
Yeah. So it's a matter of we want to keep the paper trail traceable.
Yes.
Another issue which you had here at the, your honor is the legal cases. 22 before judgments.
Before judgments?
Yes. So when I came, I was trying to see what is it that we are failing to get a proper judgment. Because some of them are asking you to pay us 2 million, you pay us 5 million, you pay us 10 million, which we could avoid. What do we do? I reached to the Attorney General. They gave us, dedicated the council to be handling those issues.
Yes.
As of now, we send each and every case to the Attorney General, and he's doing the good job. But otherwise, we still have to clear these issues. Yes.
Okay.
So it's the guy who keeps us the information in terms of the legal process. Yeah. The problem with Thyolo, because of the nature, it is 80% to tea, 20% to the people. Everybody looks for land, and there are so many cases, land issues. Land issues. Bagulija? His Honor, the Vice President would like to see the information regarding the bill of electricity at the hospital, which you are giving the file. Can you get that information? I'd like to see it, yes.
How long is it going to take you?
But I have to consult the
Okay, can you sit here?
Is Dolph around?
Yes.
Can somebody tell Dolph to bring the issues from there?
No. What are you here? Your job.
I'm assistant human resource manager.
You are?
Assistant human resource manager.
Okay, what do you do?
I usually look at the affairs of my subordinates.
What do you mean when you say I usually look after the affairs of my subordinates?
Okay. How they are doing executing their jobs. If there are some problems, they refer to me and I present them to management.
Okay. Do you have your appraisal report? Because you're in the human resource, right?
Yes.
And the performance. So, okay, like time management, efficiency, and all that. That is your job, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give me a file where you have appraisals for your staff? Because when you say welfare is one thing, but also relevance of the human capital that you have here. Do you have a file of those individuals, the staff that you have, and then the appraisals?
But not for this section.
Which section?
For this year.
Okay.
More than that.
Now, can you pick any that you have done before? When did you start here? Wait. 2007. Okay. Can you just give me where's one of the files where you have appraisals? I just want to see how you appraise your staff.
Do you have that report which you attended on appraisal management? That report in which you went to London?
No, I'm not talking about the report where you, but I'm saying the actual. You can go for a training, but what I'm looking for
It wasn't being done.
You see, he says it wasn't
It wasn't being done because
now, let me talk to him. Don't lie to me. Okay?
Yes.
Don't lie to me. You just say the truth. We're not doing it. We will start doing it.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Yeah. We're not doing it. We start doing it. You have the DC here, and you have the whole range of people. So each person is employed by government and is paid by government to save the people of Malawi. What's their behavior like? Do they come in time? are they really working or not? So how do you know that they are relevant or not? Nobody about when children. What do people want? What sounds like most I'm not going to Munga ila
figure chapazova
mmazoba ndi uyu ochapazova ayi msamtose kapila ni mmoja malipiro mma unajaja
angachapazova zikaira bwino
zikaira bwino
ukutitse
okay so those zikaira bwino who ascertains who zikaira bwino ni ndani?
it's me.
It's you. Why do you do that?
To see the efficiency of the
you do not be cheated.
Yes.
Sio? Hey, zombalwanga. Inyo zangu za kunyumba zikuenda kuno you know how to appraise. Zaboma you don't know to appraise. At the end of the day, situkutukuka. But ziko ni tukuka ndio ndani. Ndio nuyo. You went to school.
Yes.
You have a degree? Diploma?
Diploma.
You have a diploma. In what?
Human resource management.
In human resource management. What is management? Is it not planning, organizing, leading, and controlling?
It's all those.
Can you get that?
So then, if it is planning, organizing, leading, and controlling, which means even monitoring is there, why are you not doing? Mukupuzila, you throw it there and then do other things. Kumena kunogo switch to threaten anybody. Kumakuda na ulani. Unakuti as Malawians, let's love our country. Let's love our country. And I'm thinking that this country should have been somewhere else. Imagine you were coming here, ndukuona fire when you also unakuta uyo machelo watu. Tukira kwa bwana wangu, bwana, uyo machelo kwa mbi uyo. Bwana, uyo machelo tukutamagisa, ndukumbembera ko winner, amene who is dedicated. My contract is about based on appraisal. So ngabani mtu atazwe shiro ndio nuyo. If somebody has to be fired, it is you because you are not doing what you are supposed to do. Ozibaya kama pika kama tena tikunya kupika hapa au ile temperature gani? Yamaza sana kupika. It's all checking. So ndio bembe na bwana DC inuso unakuchichonde. Literally it's just a warning. Where I want to see my appraisals. Zinalangu and the appraisal form. Appraisal back. Appraisal is not only negative. It's also positive because you call the individual. You know, this is the way we have appraised you. Do you agree or do you agree? So in no, I don't agree with you. I remember appraisal Mulamika. It was like this. It was like this. So mujama ziwa about shito. Ukalipidwa nchito, you don't have the liberty to bring things bila kufunia. Inaandile banchito, the vice president, who did the action. Why I come early in the morning kunoko, it is not to okeza, but rather to help each other as a team. Because we are a team. When you have failed, you have failed as you have failed to Gajakwera. You have failed Malawians. And above all, we are waiting for God. Not challenge. We're waiting for God. Those areas should be improved.
Yes.
There are some areas that you are doing well, and also there are areas which you are not doing very well. And the Kenya appraisal, you should have known which there are no appraisals here.
I know it actually, that's why the training was arranged to train the people who are going to be doing the appraisals because the system was not there actually in the country.
When was the training?
The training was some 2 weeks ago. So they have just compiling the report. And the government has to tell us the secret to say, okay.
Do you have a report from the training?
That's what I was asking my director of administration if she has written the report, but it should be a report.
Yeah, because when you have gone for the training, you come up with the report, the training, and then you have got action steps. Is that the report?
No, I think it should be ESCOM. ESCOM. Is this a ESCOM? Yeah. Okay.
You
is this the original copy? Yeah. Have another copy?
No, that's the original copy.
Madam, so we can give his owner because he wants to take it.
Yeah. No, I don't want to take it. I just want to say. It's also bring
the report. That is because they have to show how much you are paid. The 10 million, America was 60. the Matako, that thing should be said. It's also there. Yeah.
Now, in teachers' committee, now, this, nobody can tell that you must be here. Nobody can tell you what you be here because there's nothing from you that is talking about the figures here. Now, see, this information has come from ESCOM to you. Now, you capture meaning from this. You say, what does this mean? There you have your own narrative. Which when you come, you say, this is the report from ESCOM. If you as a Thyolo district, this is the narrative. What does this mean? Because this can be given to me, can be given to somebody else. Because it is to you, it has to show meaning. The way that meaning.
It should be available. Can you talk to the DHSS to provide that report? Please.
So, you should have training you. Yeah, she's the director.
Yeah, she's
That wasn't up there.
the director of administration.
Not have to training. How long was the training? My answer. Never have training. Okay. You know, you went to training
For some days.
some days. What does that mean? 4 days.
Yes.
Okay. When you came back, you wrote a report.
No, I just told my boss.
Oh, yeah, verbally. You didn't write the report. Okay. Now, because you didn't write the report, which means there are no action plans emanating from that training. So,
No, not actually.
tulienda kuchichewa.
Why?
Unapita kutraining, mambo yako, ndio kwenda wasina hapa report. Loremba. Mambo yako tabakama. Sio ndio baya.
Mati tiremba.
Mati mulemba.
Yes.
Right.
Wiki not nakonzekera kuti tirembe tibereko.
Wemeja kukonzekera
Eh.
kuti tirembe. Do you know what you're going to training mkamera yako, the more time you take, the more you forget.
Yes.
Right? Hey, remember it. Which means you have not done your job. Because when you have written the report, come across some recommendations, which have to have my action steps, action plans. And then you say, from that report, you according to that report, after defining the following activities, then where do we get the funding from? Then you have got stakeholders in terms of importance and influence. So you have those teams in Mugaba Chaputi, in Mugaba Chaputi, in Mugaba Chaputi. So that training, sina kukidulile ni mambo tayari how. That's why I'm going to done community balance again, my coming here, it is to build the team. Report ilo mulembe. Mukaliba report ilo nani so mlichukizione. And I want to see the action steps. What is that you are doing? The reason is, so sasa ukamba kusebu, it's not that I want to be too hard on you. Kwa maana masomo yangu kwenda na vutika ali midzi. Mwavala tai, mwavala sudi mwino, lero tenu kwa mwati, waboma. Kwa mafano koko, sababu ati. Yeah. Inukasu mwati, baka nipanopa, one of the other day, tea ameliwa. Mwati. Kujasa mwati. You are in this government, aliposema mbili, amina magwanda siku ambayo Mungu, mkatipasa nchito ine, unanuni nchito mino yoyo, then kuti tukuchanga kuzaliba report. If we fired you today, and you hired somebody, report I remember very fast. I remember very fast. It is not to make you uncomfortable, but it's to make you comfortable, more comfortable. Uti kayambela the president kunoko by surprise, kandineyo, you don't have to shiver because you are on top of the game. You know what you are doing. Mkuzoa tukumesha kwa kumuzabati jipita kuboma. Nikata nizidu. Jipita kuboma. Amin na kuti? Uno, and they come here reporting kalibeko. Inuso ama preso kalibeko. Ma MP ndrama sa ukisa nchito. What is that? That's why I say, ngati pale antofuna kutosedwa ntchito, they should be civil servants. It is you that should be fired. Because you are the weakest link. But you can turn around and be the strong link. Since you can't win. So never I just said, let me just go to Thyolo. And I thought Thyolo would be a model of excellence. Which power, it was okay, it was good. So it's not about time management. No, no. Nifuna ndione kuti ntchito imene mukugwira yotani. Imagwira bwanji la police?
Police, we work hand in hand. Like not a fortnight. When you have an incident, it means you have a brief report on the very same day an incident has happened. When we have, let's say, issues concerning the patrols and the like, we have a security team actually in the estates, whereby the OC is there, and we interact on every fortnight for a meeting to see our security officers in the district. And the OC briefs me on any incident in the district.
Okay. When you computer, you have computers?
Yes, we have some. Yes.
Okay. Do you have a knowledge management system? Knowledge management system? Yeah.
No.
How do you work it?
Knowledge management system.
Yeah, in terms of keeping information. Now.
Yeah, we do keep. Yes, we do keep.
If you want to do easy, that will be easy, like I said.
Yes.
These are hard copies.
Yes.
There is no Zarango, Zapita. Musunga is this in
They should be kept because some of them.
Now, Bana, they should be, it doesn't make me comfortable. They say they are kept under the public purpose.
They are kept because the lab documents, that's a hard copy, and we have them in the computers. Because that's what we have to present to the ministry. We have a soft copy for that. Those are procurement plans, we have them at the procurement office. We have also the soft copy.
Okay.
Yes.
It is not to really condemn you. And you should know if there are people to be fired, you're supposed to be fired. Because you have proven because of you. If we prove, madam, you cannot tell me to my child out that report. Yeah, that's not the way.
But something scribbled we have.
Scribbled?
Yes.
At this level, they don't scribbled. Do you know what scribbled means?
We have, and something communication on WhatsApp is there, but that one now, sir.
Now, Mary, when you put it by WhatsApp,
yes.
Is WhatsApp official?
No, it's not. That's why I didn't say about it at the beginning. I knew that it's not official. But something we have. So, and the report will come to you.
Murembe. Murembe, look for example, please let us improve. Let us improve. Let us improve. God bless.
Take a message.
You know, you can really see it.
Yes. On the message, we have Jesse, Thyolo done best. We are okay.
You are not thinking like this.
ndi maofesi anyuwani koma sanamalizike. Zikomo ma viewers, ndimene tathera pa Thyolo District Council headquarters. Mukhale pomwepo tikupasiranibe zambiri. Zikomo kwambiri.